What you doing? We tell you don't eat the pig, don't eat catfish, don't eat shrimp, don't eat lobster, crawdads, and all these things that eat boo-boo. Don't eat all these things. This is those that say I can eat whatever I want to eat. All I gotta do is pray over it. You've been lied to. You've been lied to, people. This is what we read about. This is the last scripture I would take people to say, hey, you better get off of that. Most I say, he know your works. He know you eating them catfishes and shrimps and pig every day. Pig feet, the nasty pig feet when all the nasty crap come out of a pig's foot. Ugh. Don't even have no sweat glands. Everything you can think of come out of the damn pig's feet and you eating them. Pickled pig feet at that. Yeah, man. You're gonna be a rap, man. This Messiah gonna wrap you up, man, in this fire that we're talking about, right?
For I know their works and their thoughts.
You know your works and you know how you think. You hearing your thoughts now as you say, now he can tell me what I can eat. I can eat whatever I want to eat. Okay, read.
And it shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory.
You're gonna come and see the glory of the Most High, man. All nations are gonna be gathered together. Give Matthew 25, 30, 31. See, all nations are gonna be gathered together, man, and they're gonna see the power of his glory. For Mashiach Yahushua, the anointed Savior. That's what he's saying, man. I mean, it's all here. It's just a matter of where you're gonna be at when he come to judge and make war. You can't keep doing the same things, man. You gotta gather yourself back to the sheepfold. You know? This ain't no individual thing. You can't be no individualist. You gotta come together, man. We gotta come together because that's where the protection gonna be. Where he say one or two are gathered in my name. Where's he? I'm in the midst of. He ain't killing no individual, man. He have no respect to persons. He have respect to us as the Israelites only. That's it. He don't say nobody else, man. In no other condition. Let's read.
St. Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
Anybody gonna be integrated then? He's gonna separate all the nations one from another. So why is he gonna do that if it's okay for everybody to be together as nations? He's gonna separate all the nations one from another as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. Right? Go back to Deuteronomy 32 and 8. He's gonna make it just the way it was when he created all the nations and gave them their lands, man. The inheritance of where they would be at. He's gonna bring it right back to here. Let's read.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
See, the Most High didn't integrate everybody. What did he do?
Divided to the nations their inheritance.
So he divided the nations their lands. Inheritance means where they would live at. He gave all the nations their lands to live on. Read.
When he separated the sons of Adam.
He integrated everybody. Everybody gonna be this great melting pot like America. Just do whatever you want to do. Just marry whoever you want to marry. Do whatever you want to do. Just live the life of Raleigh on your own conscience, your own mind, the way you think and feel. No, he separated all the nations. He gave the so-called Japanese his woman, the Chinese his woman, the East Indian his woman, the African his woman, the Israelite man his woman, the Edomite man his woman, so-called white man his woman. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got their own woman. That's how he did it. He said, procreate with your nation. Interracial marriages is not according to the Most High. He didn't tell us that we can marry amongst all the nations. Why would he say he did this? What did he do?
Separated, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
He said the bounds of all these other nations according to his chosen people, we, the children of Israel. Read.
For the Most High's portion is his people.
Most High's portion is his people. Read.
And Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So go back to Matthew 25:31. So when the Mashiach come back, looking at how this world is now, everybody can marry and do whatever you want to do with each other. He gonna do this. Let's read.
Verse 30, Matthew 25:32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
He gonna separate all the nations as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. So we know who the sheep are, right? Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 6. Jeremiah 50 and 6. My people have been lost sheep.
My people who are the 12 tribes of Israel have been lost sheep. So you can put the sheep who are, like he tell you in Matthew 15:24, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You see? So his people are the children of Israel who are the lost sheep. That's the Most High's people. So you can put the sheep on his right hand and the goats on the left. Who the goats? Daniel 8:21.
The book of Daniel chapter 8 verse 21. And the rough goat is the king of Grecia.
The rough goat is the king of Grecia in this scripture, which represent Alexander the Greek, who's the first emperor of the Greek Empire. You see, so we're gonna put the sheep on his right hand, the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, those sheep. But he can put the goats on the left side. So who are the goats? Who will be the goats? Y'all looking at goats right here on the ground. They got names on the goats. Those are all goat heads. The two floppy ears, the two horns, the floppy ears, and the goat teeth. That's their symbol. Right there on the ground with a name on it. You know, that's their symbol. On the flag, 5-pointed star, that's their symbol. You see? Everywhere, right? You see it everywhere. That's their symbol, all the way back to the Greek Empire. So, when you look at what he's going to do with, go back to Matthew 25 and 31, let's read, because he's going to separate all the nations one from another like a shepherd divided the sheep from the goats. He's going to put the sheep on his right hand and the goats on the left hand, read.
St. Matthew 25 and 32 or 33. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. And then shall the king say unto them on his right hand,
which are the sheep, which are the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, what are they going to say?
Come, ye blessed of my Father.
Come ye what?
Blessed of my Father.
Come ye blessed of the Most High, read.
Inherit the kingdom prepared for you.
Inherit the kingdom prepared for who? The sheep. The 12 tribes of Israel. 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. It's prepared for us, read.
Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.
From the foundation of the world. Now what about the goats on the left side? All you that's cooked up with Esau and the goats and the mindset and following the ways of the beast and the mark of the beast and everything you can think of that's wicked and following them, what he's going to say to them? Verse 41.
Verse 41. This shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels.
There you go. They're going to be cast into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angel. Ain't no marvel. Get second Corinthians 11. Devil, Satan, angel of light. See, that's why I say the devil is set up. This is his kingdom now. Straight up. And those that's ruling under the power of Satan and the devil. Because he sold him, all the kings of the world in the moment and said, all could be thine if you do what? Worship me. Bow down and worship me.
Right now he's posing as as what they call the god of the Illuminati. And it is represented by a goat's head. And it goes all the way back to ancient worship or ancient witchcraft that they used to do back in the day. And the thing is, they are supposed to make blood sacrifices to this devil, calling it a god.
That's what I'm telling you, the people that's missing.
what the devil will do for them in return is to give them a portion of his wealth, because he is the God of all the money.
But it's always a price to pay, though, man. It's only so long that they rule with him. That's why it says the kingdom of the wicked is short. He's short in that time, man. You know, so it wouldn't be no flesh left in the earth, he said. You see? Read.
2 Corinthians 11 and 13. For such are false apostles.
Such are false apostles, man. Like a lot of these pastors, man, and preachers, they false apostles. Read.
Deceitful workers.
Deceitful workers, meaning they lying to the people. You know, Micah 3:11 said they hire for money. They just in their position for money. You see what I'm saying? Read. Deceitful workers, man. Because our people don't know that they're the children of Israel. Read.
Transforming themselves into the apostles of Mashiach.
Transforming themselves like they believe in Jesus, like they be saying, right? Transforming themselves into apostles of a Mashiach Yahushua. But they deceitful workers. Deceit mean they liars. Read.
And no marvel.
No marvel. Don't marvel, because they transform themselves, these pastors transform themselves into the angels of light. Read.
For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Satan himself then transform himself into an angel of light. Read.
Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as ministers of righteousness.
It's no great thing if his ministers also transform themselves as ministers of righteousness. So he got ministers too on the left-hand side with Satan. And y'all think they're on the right side with the Mashiach Yahushua, because they call on the name of Jesus. Come on, I mean, get out John 1 and 4. You'll see that they transform themselves, act like they the anointed Savior. Got people fooled, man. You see that on the ground, right? Come on, man. How you gonna say they didn't? Right? They painted themselves as Hamashiach Yahushua. Yeah, that's wrong.
As a matter of fact, that God Da Vinci right there, he did the worst to it. He actually had another artist capture him painting over the earlier work, because most of them were done in images of dark skin or none of those people.
Right.
But he actually just painted over them and like made it look like there were white people on the original paintings. But he didn't do all of them.
He didn't do all right. That's why I have something down there. I see them pictures you looking at right there. That's from 1444 before the white man came out of the caves. He came out of the caves in 1453. That's in 1440 in Russia. You see? No, that's from him. That's from us. Luke was an artist. The Apostle Luke was an artist. You see?
It's called iconoclasm. Icon means image. Plasm means to deface. So they were defacing our images, making it theirs.
But that's in Russia. And we moved Russia all the way to 1861. You see? We got pictures of King Solomon, pictures of King James and so forth, Beethoven, Mozart, all brothers, man.
Don't mind me.
My brother would always be like, 11. Yeah. They'd be like, they'd be like, no, not enough. Not enough. You don't know, not enough.
So where we at?
Oh, okay. Okay, all right, sure.
See you this last day of Black History Month, huh?
That's St. John.
Last day, huh?
Yep. It is his last day.
It is.
Yeah. St. John 1. St. John, the first chapter.
Oh yeah, man.
We don't have no black folks up there.
The fourth verse. Because Satan appears as an angel of light,
Praise
The
the
marvelous
Lord.
ministers also appear as an angel of light. He got apostles or preachers that appear as angels of light for him, and not for Mashiach Yahushua. Read this.
First John or John 1 and 4. John 1 and 4. In him was life, and
Mashiach Yahushua was life, right?
and the life was the light of men.
The light was the light of men, right?
And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not.
So the light of Mashiach Yahushua he was shining in this ignorant world that he was in, and the ignorant world that we're in right now, because he's speaking to us in these last days. The Most High speaking to us through Mashiach Yahushua, and we speaking for him in this darkness of this world now, because the people's minds is in gross darkness. You understand? Gross ignorance. Read.
Verse 6. And there was, verse 5. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. There was a man sent from the Most High, whose name was John.
John the Baptist. The Most High sent him before Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light.
He only dealt with the children of Israel, but he bear witness of this light to we, the children of Israel. Mashiach Yahushua, right?
That all men through him might believe.
That all men through him might believe, right?
He was not that light,
Wasn't that light, right?
but was sent to bear witness of that light.
But he was sent to bear witness of a Mashiach Yahushua, which is that light, which Satan appeared as an angel of light right there. You're looking at him. The devil appeared as an angel of light. He said he wasn't that light, but he came to bear witness of the light, which is a Mashiach Yahushua, which some people are believing that that light is a Mashiach Yahushua, who is Satan, who is the devil, who is not the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushua, but the devil and his angels, his ministers, who the Mashiach Yahushua said he's going to cast them into hell when he come back. Read.
Verse 9. Verse 8. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world.
Isaiah 45:17. Light of every man that come into the world. They ain't talking about this world that we in now. He say he ain't with this world. He hate this world, just like we hate this world. It's an evil, wicked world, man. The world, he talking about the light up the men that come into the world. Of what world? Read.
Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Most High with an everlasting.
No. Esau and Ammon and Ham and Elam and Moab and all these other nations. What he say gonna be saved?
But Israel shall be saved in the Most High with an everlasting salvation.
We're gonna be saved as the Israelites with an everlasting salvation. Really?
Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Yeah, we is that world. That's why I get John 1 and 10. See, Israel is that world that the Mashiach Yahushua came on this earth to die for. We the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why it says this in St. John 1 and 10.
He was in the world.
He was in the world. That's past tense. He was there from the beginning. The Most High created him. He used him, Mashiach Yahushua, as an angel or spirit to create everything that you see. That's why when he come back, he say every eye go see him because he made everything. You think he can't dissolve everything to make sure that he know where you at? Ain't nowhere you can hide. Because the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. He know everything that you're doing. And everywhere you gonna hide, your bunkers are, I don't care if you go 50 miles under the ground. He gonna open up the ground and there they are right there. Boom. Shoo! Angels gonna be right there on your butt. Right there. I mean, they not dealing with material matter. Come on.
No, they're in faith.
Yeah.
Like the one that stuck his sword in the ground and split.
Yeah. Read.
Verse 10. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not.
He was in the world, and the world was made by Mashiach Yahushua, and the world of Israel knew him not. Like a lot of you don't know him today. From the volume of the book. He was there in Genesis. When it first started, Genesis 1 and 1, in the beginning. He was there in the beginning. You see? And he's there in the end. You understand? Because he's going to set up a righteous kingdom on this earth, coming to judge and make war, and set the 12 tribes of Israel up, 12,000 from each of the tribes of Israel to make up the 144,000, and he's going to rule with him forever and ever and ever, man. That's just the way it is. That's why we out here to reach the elect that's going to come out of the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. But some of you are going to reach the fate of this, Zechariah 14 and 12. Read.
Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Most High will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
All the people, no matter what nation. Because we know 2/3 of our people, they're going to come up against us. They're the first one we got to look out for. Our people, they got the most problem with Caesar Borgia being a so-called white man. The one that they put in as Hamashiach Yahushua. It ain't nobody else, it's mainly our people that got a problem with us bringing forth this truth. You know, tell you the Jews require a sign, the Greeks seek out the what? Wisdom. You know, they sit up here always want to know what we talking about. But our people, nah, they don't want to hear it. See?
Right.
See, look, right?
I'm not saying I don't want to hear it.
See, I know you're going to come up and want to know what's happening. That's what I just said.
Read.
Preaching.
Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Most High will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
That's it, man. That sounds like nuclear destruction. Like that lady on Terminator 2. She was standing on that fence, and it just melted. You see? That's why it's very important.
My boy. Hey, look at this. It's the destruction, my boy. Motherfucking shit.
I'm not destruction. I see bad vibes all day, every day. This is my boy. Trust me.
I'm trying to choose right now. I'm trying to choose.
We love God. Trust me. Low key, I'm a Christian. That's what it is.
Why not high key?
High key.
High key. He said, you said low key, right?
Yeah, I said low key. But I fucked up because I come from the powerhouse.
Hey,
so I'm turned up.
vocabulary.
Got love.
Get Matthew.
I still got love. So
Matthew to look. Get Matthew.
It's not gonna be a good news. It's not gonna be good news.
No,
You ain't supposed to get drunk. So you're supposed to be getting drunk, man. You can drink, but you ain't supposed to be getting drunk.
I'm done. I'm gonna go home.
You ain't driving, are you?
What?
You ain't driving, are you?
I'm going
Okay, that's
orange
cool.
line, red line. What you know about the red line, orange line?
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about that, because if you ain't driving, you have to use it as public transportation.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm about to use.
Okay, that's what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna hurt nobody, I ain't gonna drive over nobody,
That's right.
because I'm taking a public transportation. Keep that knowledge. Keep that
Come on
knowledge.
through, my boy. Come on through.
Keep that knowledge to me. I'm gonna give more.
Jordan, who is Jordan?
That's like who Master Yahushua, who they call Jesus Christ. He came out of Judah.
G.O.D. That's what's up.
Just like you, man. You're the closest thing out here. Anybody that's out here right now, you look more like you than anybody else. You know that? For real. Look, get on Master Yahushua.
What tribe he's from?
You know, get first Hebrews 7:14.
Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14. For it is evident,
It's a fact, read.
that our Savior
Mashiach Yahushua, who the world falsely calls Jesus Christ, that's not his name, but read.
sprang out of Judah.
He came out of the tribe of Judah. So if you walk the earth, when he walked the earth, he was a so-called Negro. So let's see how he looked. You ever see anybody showed you how he looked before? Oh wow, let's show him how he looked, huh?
1 and 1 first. Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Hamashiach Yahushua.
That's the revealing of him. Jump to verse 14.
Revelation 1 and 14. His head and his hairs
Head on his head, and the hair on his face, read.
were white like wool.
White like wool. White like wool, man. Nappy hair. White like woolly hair. Nappy hair, right? Then verse 15. Read. Verse 15. I'm telling you, I'm looking in the mirror, right? Okay, I'm looking in the mirror, looking at you. You look in the mirror yourself, I'm looking at you right now. That's why you go see, read. His head and his hairs were white like wool. Now verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace. That's very dark skinned, brother. fire brass get burned in the furnace just like you, man. If everybody all around there just like you. The royal color. The most magnificent color. You understand what I'm saying? No matter how you've been looked at it all your life, man, when he was on this earth, man, just like you. Straight up, man. You the royal color. Everybody else, and all of us, all the rest of us, man, we gotta take a back seat to you. Right. You understand, right? Get John 14 and 8, man. Understand this, brother. John 14
and 8, man.
Googled
it up, fire, what does it say, fire brass? If you ever Googled it up, it's a very, very deep brown color, and it shines like gold.
Yeah. But it's burned.
That's why he said like.
Listen at this. Now we're gonna look at. We're looking at you as, our Lord and Savior. Mashiach Yahushua. See, that's not him, but we just give an example so that people wouldn't believe that we gotta stop thinking that he's a so-called white man when he wasn't. You just heard that hair, wool, and dark like you, right? Listen, read.
St. John 14 and 8. Philip saith unto him, Hamashiach, or Lord, show us the Father.
Show us the
Most High. Show us the Most High, right? Read.
And it sufficeth us.
Satisfy us, read.
Hamashiach Yahushua saith unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me has seen the Father.
Here it is. Like father, like son. He said, you see me. He already said he had wool, and his feet like the fire brass are burning in the furnace. He said, you see me, you seen the Father. So if people looking for something that's not going to appear, man, on this earth, man. Yeah, we already here, man. I mean, the example is already here. It's just that they know, that's why they want to say everything, like them is all right. Everything that's not like them, if you black, get back, you white, you all right. But that's wrong, man. That's wrong, man. See? That's what they did, man. They fooled us, man, to believe in that, man.
Well, exactly.
That's like look at that picture right there. What do you see in that picture right there?
That's white people.
White people, I know you see white people. Look at it close. It's all magic, man. It's all. What's up, brother?
What's up?
All right, man.
My brother.
Oh.
Got it?
I got it.
The light came
I got it.
on.
What's up?
I got it.
What you get?
That's a black man.
Supposed to be a black man.
Yeah, but it's not.
Oh, yeah. No, but look at this. Look at this. Nobody ever seen this, man. Everybody, this picture been up all our life, everywhere, right? Hold it for me up.
Look at the reaction of the people. They all like, nah.
No. Look at this. This is what I want you to see. This the same man right now. His name is Caesar Borgia right here. That's the same image right there. That's the same image right there. That's the same image right there, just over. That's his father sitting at the head of the table. Hope Alexander 6 of Rome, Rodrigo Borgia. The same image right here. Same image right there. Same image right there. This is his brother right there. Right there. Same image right there. It's right there. And right there. That's his mother standing right there. It's supposed to be 12 men. That's his mother standing right there. And that's his sister Lucretia that's sitting right there. You see what I'm saying? They got a show on Showtime, man. You can Google up on YouTube. The Borgias. They call them just people the first crime family. Straight up, man. And people been talking about that's the last supper, that's Jesus. Give me a break, man. So that's why some people been lied to, man.
That picture was done in the 1400s, man. 1,000
Find what?
Find your side.
You can go.
Honestly, Wendy's for kills.
So what? You what? Where the flyers at? Give them a flyer because you can look at it. We have conference calls too. We can call in on the conference call.
Okay.
It should be on the flyer. You get your flyers, man. You can call in if you can't hook up with us because y'all got to come on in this, man. It's time.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time to wake up. Oh, that's right. You on point, man. You right on time, man.
I've been trying to, I seen y'all last time. I was going to holler at y'all, man.
Yeah. Okay. Get your numbers, man. Huh? My number's on the bottom of the freestyle room, and that's my website is shooterwisdom.com.
I have.
Okay.
And look at my name there. Just go to YouTube. That's my name, Freestyle Awam. I got like 3,000 something videos, about 3,500 videos. So what?
They keep on taking you down from YouTube.
How you doing about that?
Brother.
Oh yeah.
My brother be doing. He be learning you. He be watching you all the time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. He's growing out his beard and everything.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Now you got to start doing it. You got to come on around, man. Where your brother at? He's with a cap yet?
No.
No?
No, he lives in Sun City, like 73 miles before you get to San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still, I mean, we can still communicate through the conference call. You know what I mean?
All right.
Let him know.
I give it to my brother.
Okay.
You got a
All right.
They got brother.
You got a
Okay.
phone number? Nah. You got an email or anything?
Well, if you get his email address, then we, like I said, that's my number down there on the bottom of the page, man. And where you stay at?
Man, what?
In Watts? You ain't see us in Watts? I'll be on 123rd. I mean 103rd and what's that? Santee, where Martin Luther King little plaza right there by the Burger King, by the train station.
Right.
That's my spot, man. That's where we be at all the
That's what I'm
time.
saying. You've been right around the corner.
For real?
I'm just saying, you've been right around the corner. I see Compton and Laundry, my grandma there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Gotta get together,
What
man.
was it?
Mario. Marville.
Oh, that's spell it?
L.A. Mar.
Marville?
H-G-A-T-E-S at gmail.com.
Judah. That's crazy. And then, if you want, you can write my number down too. You got a pen, I?
Send me through my email. I always
Okay. You guys on your email? Okay.
Cool.
All right, MARVELLGATES. All right, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, man. Much love, brother. We're gonna be in touch, man. What's your name?
Mario, but I call myself Corey.
Corey?
Corey? Okay, all right.
You gotta get with us, man.
Gotta get with us, man. It's time, like you said. How's it that we gonna say it at the same time? That's the spirit, man. We're gonna be in touch, man. I mean, you be listening to GOCC? You be listening to GOCC? Sometime?
What's GOCC?
Oh, you don't know what that is?
Brothers in all white?
Brothers in being all white. Named Lacha. He's
You say?
The thing is, I see IUIC, ISPK, of course Shield of Wisdom, and what's the other one?
Great Millstone?
Yeah, I've seen some of their channels too, and there's another one too. Those guys come out here a lot. They're often on Crenshaw.
Oh, True Nation.
True Nation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, it's beautiful, man, that we have brothers, at least dropping it, man, more so than ever.
Yeah,
everybody's
all
talking about
four
keeping up commandments,
North, south, east, and west.
That's right, man. That's the main thing. We just gotta, just like, you got our people that don't know, so we gotta be lenient with our people. You know what I mean? We can't be just so, because they don't know, because I know something, I know all I know, then I'm gonna just bash you because you don't know what I know. You don't know. You gotta it's gonna take time for you to be able to come in to know certain things, how you're supposed to conduct yourself. Not on the spot, How am I gonna condemn you when you don't know what's right? You ain't been taught what's right. But I'm looking at you, if you take the time to stand before us to hear this word, then I have opportunity to be able to eventually reel you in some kind of way through this power of the Most High if He calls you. You see what I'm saying? All we is messengers. We can't make nobody come into this. Most High gotta call you to a Mashiach Kevoshai. And He let Him to do the choosing. You see what I'm saying? Many are called, but few are chosen. You know what I mean? But it's like, how am I gonna say, well, because I'm preaching the word, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. He said today. You got to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he gave the word because he
Right,
cold out here. Brother, you gotta take
You
that
gotta
hood
cuss
off.
him out. That's crazy.
You know, it's all kind of matters that I look at. Brothers got to come to a level of realizing that our people are lost. What lost means you don't know. You know what I mean? So certain things you don't know, then I expect you to know. If I ain't going over the scriptures and just show you, okay, this is where it is, and if you don't, hey, that was me. Rebellious, you know what I mean? I'm doing what I want to do. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So, just like that brother right there. What's up, brother? You know, what can I say? Walking on about his business, you know what I mean? He ain't thinking about what I'm saying or nothing that we're dealing with. But it was an opportunity to hear, but it ain't his time. Well, I'm supposed to get attitude because he ignored me? You see what I'm saying? I was one of them walking down the street like that. I don't care nothing about whatever they was talking about, whatever. I was in Harlem. I was in Chicago. Most ain't called me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you here now, but you didn't have to be here. You could been a time that you could have never heard this. You know what I mean? And you hear it next year. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, at that time that the Most High, through the calling, bring people to a Mashiach Yahushua, and a Mashiach Yahushua do the choosing. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta be lenient, man. We can't be just so forceful around people, man, and they lost. There's a lot of them that said this truth wouldn't be in the truth, because some of them just bringing their same raunchy old attitudes right into the truth. Straight up. And justify being wicked against their people, man. A lot of them more wicked against Israel than they are against their own, all the damn other nations. Talk to them like they somebody and treat us like we a bunch of crap, man. Get on Romans 9:13. This real, man. Brothers better recognize, man. For real, for real. You can go on any kind of excuse to hate your people, but who are you to say that they are not a little one? You know what I mean? One of them little ones. You say you might probably loose around your neck, man, with a great millstone boulder and cast it into the sea and mess with one of his little ones. That's real. Mashiach was letting us know, man. So who are we to choose who it is that is not a little one? Because that's what you do. If you go, up here, you might say something I don't like, but we've been vibing all day long, but there's something I say you don't like, then all of a sudden now I condemn you to hell? We all have something that we gotta work on, man. We ain't perfect. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? It's not right, man.
Yeah, you got your beanie on. I gotta curse you out now. You got a beanie on.
Yeah.
Brothers do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that to me last year.
Oh, they did that to you?
Yeah, he did that to me last year, and he kept coming at me because I had on the 6-point star.
Who was that? Was that in purple?
Yeah. And you know, it was right out here in the front right here. And
It was up the street, right?
yeah, and first he came at me about the beard and having on the 6-point star. I was like, well, you know, I can understand the star because as I read about the star, it does have a significant tie to it.
Well, when you look at the shield, you know what I mean? It really deals with the menorah. A lot of people don't know that. When you look up how the menorah is supposed to be from an aerial point of view, that's the menorah. It's a breakdown within that. But the scriptures say, let every man be persuaded in his own mind. But everything was used for wickedness. They used the Bible for wickedness.
I understand that, and they did use the Bible to assault me a couple of times in my character. First, I was supposed to be a fake Jew because I had a beard on. And, you know, I wasn't walking around posing like I'm an Israelite. I don't have to pose. According to the scripture, it says that we are the children of Shem, so that does make me an Israelite if we were targeted by the rest of the nations to come over here in the Atlantic slave trade. Because if you notice, Egyptians don't sell Egyptians out. You saw that in the story of Moses. When they got after Moses, it was like, they was like, well, why did you go ahead and why'd you kill one of your brothers? Why'd you kill one of your fellow Egyptian citizen brothers? And he was like, well, you know, I saw him whipping on the slave. So they was like, you put the slave before your brother? This, okay? Now, Da Vinci knew something about this.
Oh, can I get a scripture?
Could this be a snowflake? Could this be a lily that the Most High loved? Could this be the anatomy of the lungs?
The basic structure of all life.
Yeah, could this be knowledge, wisdom, understanding of what David's name is? Da, Wa, Da.
Right.
The Da is a triangle,
Right.
and is Wa, and the Da is another triangle.
Bring it together.
See what I'm saying? Bring it together. So man, it's like so many things you're looking at. Understand this. Everything that's righteous. See, brothers haven't studied the Illuminati. They think they know. They take what we have and they make it rich. All they do is put a circle around it. They put a circle around it. They don't be like this. They put a circle around it. They put a 5-point star. They put a circle around it. Go into it. Put a circle around the 6-point and come out of it. Which they witchcraft and all this stuff. Yeah. But what did they get it from?
They got it from the followers.
They got it from us, man. They got it like you got the right hand and you have the left hand. And all they do, they read the Bible. I was up on Melrose. I was saying, man, y'all killed 77 million of the North American Indians. They said, praise the Lord.
I saw Islam do the same thing with the Bible a couple of times. The two dudes that was repping the faith of Islam. He came with the story of Lot. And you know how Lot, in the day where the Father caused the fire to rain from the sky, and Lot offered his 2 brothers so that these guys would not commit sodomy with the angels, right? Because that's what they came to do. They came to sodomize the 2 that came into Lot's presence.
Right.
And so when Lot says, no, don't do this wicked thing, I have 2 daughters that are virgins that have never laid with the man, take them instead, but don't do this wicked thing. The boy from Islam stops reading right there and said, now look what Lot did. He pimped his own daughters. That's what he said.
Wow.
I was sitting up here listening, I don't like, okay. Now if I had
It was
a,
on the street.
yeah, it was a couple of times, and then there was dudes.
I never seen Muslims on the street. They was on the street of Hollywood.
No, this was this is actually what they do to turn women who are supposed to be of the faith, all our believers, our sisters. This is how they turn the sisters against our own faith to follow them. So they're like, well, he is Muslim and everything, but he got his stuff together, or he got a little bit of wealth, we can always marry up, this, that, the other, woo. That's what they do. They marry these dudes, and then, they turn against it. They turn against the faith, and then the second you come with the Bible open, you're supposed to be that mild brother that's meek and understanding towards them. The first thing they do is they start meeting you with fiery daggers, trying to argue you down, shout you down, And a couple of times I got into the company of some ladies that have been married to some brothers like that and have been persuaded in that same manner. I said, but have you ever taken the time to read the whole chapter yourself and read it all the way to the back? And when you read all the way to the back, it finishes up Lot's 2 daughters winded up sleeping with him and never had known the company of another man, right?
But they was engaged to, they was also engaged to.
They was engaged to the 2 guys that got burned up.
Right.
So there was no man for them. So under those circumstances, of course it was okay, but what it proves is Lot did not pimp his daughters. No. And they need to stop lying like that. Borrowing our book.